Back with breaking news. In the past few hours, the Biden-Harris administration announced they have indicted senior members of Hamas. Here's Attorney General Merrick Garland.
This weekend, we learned that Hamas murdered 6 more hostages, including Hersh Goldberg Poland, a 23-year-old Israeli American. We are investigating Hersh's murder and each and every one of the brutal murders of Americans as acts of terrorism.
You'll note that is a produced video put out by the Justice Department on YouTube. Merrick Garland didn't want to take any questions because the move is utterly feckless and borderline insulting. And of course, news organizations will now treat this as the Biden administration doing something about Hamas. We've got a bunch of news alerts. The administration indicts Hamas leaders. Among those indicted is Yahya Sinwar, who you see behind me. Got news for you. Israel has been trying to kill Sinwar for a decade. The guy sleeps in a different bed every night and is surrounded by bodyguards and hostages. And America has decided their big move is to indict him. He is certainly terrified right now. To give a little perspective, this is like sending Elon Musk a parking ticket for $10 to show you are doing something about parking laws. It is laughable. President Biden, the media, and the world now blame Israel for Hamas executing their hostages. Joel Rubin is here, former Deputy Assistant Secretary of State for Legislative Affairs under President Obama. Good to see you.
Great to see you, Leland.
I'm angry.
Yeah.
One, that it happened, the execution. But is this as feckless as it seems?
I share your anger.
Okay. You think my analysis is fair?
Hate what is happening. Hamas's devilish organization. This indictment, you're right. Look, this is not anything very serious. A year later, Hamas is guilty of committing crimes against Americans and terrorist attack. Surprise, we know that, right? But the bottom line is this. The Biden team has been providing unlimited supplies of weaponry to Israel for the past year to attack Hamas, find them, and root them out. And Israel has killed over 10,000 Hamas fighters. This is not a feckless policy.
Okay, couple of things on that. One, the hostages were killed in Rafah, executed in Rafah, which is where the Biden administration and Kamala Harris, who's seen the maps, put huge pressure on Benjamin Netanyahu not to go into. Two, when asked over the weekend about getting more hostages back and a ceasefire deal, this was the exchange with President Biden and a reporter. Take a listen.
Do you think it's time for Prime Minister Netanyahu to do more on this issue? Do you think he's doing enough?
No.
Okay, so no, he is not doing enough.
Yeah, but he has a reason to say
Netanyahu responded, though. Okay,
yes.
Here it is. August 20th, Secretary of State Antony Blinken calls for Hamas to accept an extraordinarily generous ceasefire deal that was offered by Israel. May 31st, President Biden says Israel has agreed to enduring Gaza ceasefire proposal, which Hamas did not agree. August 16th, Hamas refuses new ceasefire deal as Biden applauds progress. August 28th, hostage deal fate in Hamas's hands, meaning Israel has already agreed to it, says the CIA deputy director. Those are all things that Prime Minister Netanyahu quoted. Here's my question, because that's my job to ask them. Why doesn't anybody ask if Hamas should do more?
Everybody's asking Hamas to do more. That is where this whole story is.
But nobody, hold on.
I'll tell you.
That's not what President Biden said.
President Biden right now is pressing Israel, as he should, and the United States is pressing Hamas, as we should and as we are, by sending the military support that we have been to Israel, by providing intelligence support underneath that as well. That is a crucial component to rooting out Hamas. It is an evil, diabolical organization. It should have no role in the future governance of Gaza. But for example, what we're watching right now in Israel, 500,000 Israelis protesting in the street, calling on Bibi Netanyahu to make a deal. The defense minister getting in a shouting match with the prime minister at a cabinet meeting saying, we need to cut a deal. What you're asking for right now is moving the goalposts on the negotiations. I think that's where the president's coming out. He's saying, we've had these agreements. We have a structure. Let's close this deal like the Israeli people are demanding.
Okay. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.